The gas station stood alone on the outskirts of town, its flickering neon sign barely illuminating the desolate stretch of road. The night was thick with an eerie silence, broken only by the occasional howl of the wind. A lone car pulled into the station, its headlights cutting through the darkness like a knife. Inside the small convenience store, the air was heavy with the scent of stale coffee and grease. The cashier, an old man with weary eyes, looked up from his newspaper as the door jingled open. The driver, a young woman named Sarah, stepped in, shivering from the cold that seemed to seep through the station's rusted walls. Ignoring the ominous feeling that crawled up her spine, Sarah approached the cashier with her chosen items. The old man's eyes never left her, and a crooked smile played on his lips. "Long drive?" he asked, his voice raspy. "Yeah," Sarah replied, forcing a smile. "Just trying to get to the next town before it gets too late." The cashier's gaze intensified, as if he could see beyond the surface of her words. "Be careful out there," he whispered, handing her the change with trembling hands. Sarah left the store, the chill in the air sinking into her bones. The gas pumps loomed ahead, their flickering lights casting long shadows that seemed to dance in the darkness. As she fueled up her car, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. A sudden gust of wind rattled the ancient windows of the convenience store, causing the lights inside to flicker violently. Sarah glanced over her shoulder, catching a glimpse of movement in the shadows. She told herself it was just her imagination playing tricks on her, but the sense of unease lingered. As she finished filling her tank, the gas station seemed to come alive with strange noises. Whispers floated on the wind, indistinct but undeniably present. Sarah's heart pounded in her chest as she hurried back to her car, the sense of urgency growing with each step. The night air seemed to thicken as she slid into the driver's seat and locked the doors. The gas station, now cloaked in an oppressive silence, felt like a trap closing in around her. Panic set in as she tried desperately to coax the vehicle into motion. The shadows around the gas station seemed to writhe and twist, taking on unnatural forms. Sarah's breath caught in her throat as she realized that the whispers were no longer just in her mind. They were all around her. In a last-ditch effort, Sarah slammed her foot on the gas pedal and the car lurched forward. The gas station faded in the rearview mirror, but the whispers persisted, chasing her down the desolate road. The darkness seemed to swallow her, and the oppressive silence of the night enveloped her like a suffocating shroud. As she drove, the whispers grew louder, morphing into agonized wails and guttural moans. The road ahead twisted and turned like a malevolent serpent, leading her deeper into the abyss. Sweat clung to her skin as fear gripped her, and she couldn't shake the feeling that the shadows were reaching out to claim her. In the rearview mirror, she saw fleeting glimpses of ghostly figures in the back seat, their hollow eyes fixed on her. The car's headlights flickered, casting sporadic beams of light that revealed the twisted forms lurking just beyond the edge of visibility. A distant town came into view, its lights a beacon of hope in the suffocating darkness. As Sarah approached, the whispers and wails receded, swallowed by the distant hum of civilization. The gas station and its malevolent shadows were left behind, a haunting memory etched into the fabric of her nightmares. Sarah pulled into the town, the weight of the night slowly lifting from her shoulders. The gas station remained a distant speck in her rearview mirror, but the echoes of that harrowing experience lingered, a chilling reminder that some places are better left untouched in the dead of night.